In this video, I'm going to be looking at Fans Toys FT-17 Hoodlum, which is of course their take on Hot Rod. Typical box. Then we have a bio, which I'll leave there for a moment, so if you really want to read it, you can pause about now. Okay, have you paused? And move that around. So my first impression was, well, I'll get him out of the box and then we'll talk. So we have our instruction booklet, quite a thick booklet actually, and our collector's card. Get polystyrene, knock it off. Can't stand the stuff. We have a spinny thing so we can cut tentacles off octopuses. Octopi. We have two very nicely painted and detailed blasters, actually. I like really nice blasters. We have a spare face, which is, it just looks to be a slightly more stern look. And we've got this chap, who I'm not gonna lie, I've forgotten his name. He is actually pretty cool. It's really nice paint on the face. Nice blue and red, black, purple paint. Obviously he just turns into a gun, but yeah, it's quite nice. Head can go left and right if you've got fingers. All the way around, 90. Swivel. That far out. That far there. We're gonna have 90, oh, sort of 90 at the knee. Well, he looks nice when he's just standing there. Then let's get to the chap himself. There it is. Hot Rod. I think my polystyrene. I think my problem with this figure, he just doesn't need to exist. I don't know why Fans Toys made him. If you've got the Masterpiece, yes, he's a bit heavier than the Masterpiece. But the Masterpiece looks better in vehicle mode, to the point I'm not going to bother transforming this guy because he's never going to be transformed, and he looks a bit weird. And I've just heard horror stories, and I can't be bothered. I'm tired. I'm just going to sort of pick on his robot mode for a bit and then not transform him. So this will be very informative. It just doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't need to exist. I mean, he looks nice when he's just, you know, if you look at him straight on. But this area here, I don't really know what's going on, but I do know I don't like it. I do like the fact he's got the old head, visors, and down again thing, and his head seems to pop up, oh, back down, but doesn't look up, which is interesting. So it can look left and right, but continually pop up. Oh, actually, if you, no. Oh, goodness knows. Oh. The only way it can look up is if you apparently remove the head and scrape away the back of the toy, or have him look up like that, which just looks weird. And then this, if you're fiddling with it, it feels loose and unsecure. I'm not happy with how any of this feels. Backpack looks okay unless you do this. Oh, there you go. Am I not pegged something? It can't just be pegged by the edge, surely. Alright. Arms won't go all the way around. He will not give you a cuddle. Oh, for goodness sake, he will not stay together. Can flap out a little bit. Bicep swivel. I'm having to hold him together to pose him. 90. Again, really nice chrome detail on these. That's quite pretty. Wrist. Oh, for goodness sake. He does this, and it looks like it just folds out. Maybe he really wants me to transform him, but I'm really quite tired. Waste. Very nice. That, oh God, Van Damme. Not quite full Monty. Oh, there must be something that clips in around here. Come on. So far, what he's doing is getting on my nerves. I quite like his knees. Don't know why. We got 90. Ooh. We got a little bit of bicep swivel, and he's got he got a little bit of sway there. And it goes up and down. Oh my God! No, I've knocked the camera over. Right, let's try and get him back to. So he's held together by a little clip back there. Those little yellow bits clip into the die-cast. There's quite a bit of die-cast bonnet on him, and those clips sort of clip back there, and they're temperamental. See, I'm disappointed with this figure. I just think if they really had to do it, it should be better. It's not good enough to have come from Fans Toys. It's like a third party that, you know, maybe if it was like a new third party's first or second figure and they were just trying to get their game going, that's sort of where it falls. I mean, it's nice plastic, die-cast parts, but his tendency to want to unclip there if you touch him is a little bit too annoying. But failing that, I mean, he does look quite nice. But in vehicle mode, I'm not particularly impressed. I mean, there he is on the box. You can see it, so we don't need to transform it. Cup is a great figure, and Cup's very hefty. Are they comparable weight-wise? I don't know. They're actually probably about the same. I just don't know. It's one of these figures that I want to talk about for longer, but don't have much to say other than I'm a bit disappointed. Go for the Masterpiece. The Masterpiece is cheaper for once, and the car mode looks better for the Masterpiece. I think his robot mode probably looks a little bit better. But yeah, just a bit. Sort of like a, you know, when you get a feeling in your gut and you're going to fart, and it's going to be one of those really good farts that make you feel good, and then you just sort of go, and it's just like, oh, is that it? Hoodlum.
Robot.